Hello again, everybody. Zekatech is here with a very sad video to make. I have been waiting to wait until official confirmation since this news came out. And now that it's somewhat official now, it's not a hoax, it's not fake. Wow. It's been quite a sad year for celebrity-related deaths. Especially music with the loss of David Bowie and Glenn Frey. Wrestling's taken a massive hit too. Black Jack Mulligan passed away. Last week we lost Boss Mahoney. And now this sad news coming out. Chyna has passed away at the age of 45. Same age as Boss Mahoney. Wow. It was posted on her Twitter. According to several reports coming out, it said that she was found in a home in Los Angeles on Wednesday, according to a manager. Sources close to the situation tells several sites that she's been on medication for anxiety and sleep deprivation. And people close to her were worried that her personal demons got the best of her. That she was also working on a documentary. I actually went to her website. Her website's not updated, but her Facebook and Twitter posted that she passed, and I went to her website and it said something about her making a documentary. The official statement coming from her Twitter and Facebook saying that it's deep sadness to inform you that we lost a true icon, a real life superhero. She will live forever in memories of millions of fans and all that loved her. I was around the Attitude Era. I was about 10 years old, and I was probably a huge DX fan. Huge fan of DX, especially Chyna being in it. I remember still people in my family when I talked about Chyna, because my family likes to watch wrestling, like my mom and my dad and my brother. They always felt that Chyna was a man. I know a lot of people thought that, especially when she first debuted in the spring of '97, helping Triple H out. I was watching an old Water Night, and they showed a clip of Chyna's debut. In this February of '97, she attacked Molina. Then boom, she passed away like a half hour later. I was like, wow, that's sad. But while people knew her from the DX days as, of course, the manager and real-life girlfriend of Triple H, of course, we all know the story with her and Stephanie, kind of a reason why WWE didn't patch up with her. That's sad, really. It's like a Macho Man thing. They didn't patch up with Chyna before she passed. She also became known as a big singles competitor. And being known as she broke a lot of barriers for women's wrestlers. There's tremendous wrestlers out there in the women's division, especially in that era, the Attitude Era. But Chyna was a groundbreaker when it comes to several groundbreaking accomplishments she's had. The first woman ever to enter the Royal Rumble at number 30, by the way. The first, and I think the only woman to ever participate in the King of the Ring tournament. That was also in '99. Both, all three of her big accomplishments were in '99. First woman ever to be in the Royal Rumble. Of course, like I said, I think the second one was Beth Phoenix. Hell, she eliminated Khali. And Karma was the third woman. So there's only been 3 women in the history of WWE to be in the Royal Rumble. Chyna was the first. She was also, like I mentioned, the first and only woman to participate in the King of the Ring tournament. And also in '99, the first and only woman to this point to become the Intercontinental Champion, defeating Jeff Jarrett. Of course, she ended her WWE career as Women's Champion, beating Ivory in a very quick match at WrestleMania 17, which would be a final WWE appearance on WrestleMania. I think she would leave later on that spring, leaving the women's title vacant. Her last wrestling-related appearance was a couple years ago in TNA. 2010, I think. She teamed up with Kurt Angle against Jeff Jarrett and Karen Jarrett. Not 2010, like 2012, 2013 area. When Jarrett was the evil guy. That's like 2010, 2011, around that area. It was like a last big wrestling thing. I had the pleasure of meeting Chyna. It was in 2001. It was right after her neck injury. that she suffered storyline-wise against the White the Censor in December. That started the feud with her and Ivory. They were culminated in WrestleMania 17, as I mentioned, when she won the Women's Championship. Her book wasn't out yet. Her book was coming out, If You Only Knew, or If They Only Knew. Didn't come out for like a couple weeks. And the autograph signing was at FYE, Great Lakes Crossing. And FYE had this weird policy for their autograph signing, specifically one at Great Lakes Crossing in Auburn Hills, Michigan, where I live, Washington, Michigan, but I still live in Michigan, that you had to buy something to get an autograph. They wouldn't accept anything you bought, like any videos or anything you bought. You had to buy a specific item. For Chyna, it was an exercise video. You had to buy a specific exercise video. That's the only thing she'd be allowed to sign. She wasn't allowed to sign anything else. So we have policy at FIE's signings that the person is only allowed to sign one specific product. I didn't buy the tape, but I stood in line. I did stand in line even though I wasn't going to get anything signed. So I just decided, hey, even though we're not going to get anything signed, just stay in line and say hi to her. And I think she had her neck brace off. She was wearing like a purple outfit. I don't have any photos of it. Because digital cameras weren't in vogue at the time. We didn't have one. So we got up to the table. It was me, my brother, I think my mom and dad. I think one of my friends went with me. I don't remember. But I think we were going up to the table, saying hi to Chyna, like say she said hi to us. But we didn't anything for the sign. She just moved us along. But at least we got to see her. At least I got to meet her and say hi to her. So at least that was a very great thing. She was the first woman wrestler I met. Because since then I met Trish, met ODB, met Velvet Sky. So those are all the women wrestlers I met. And Chyna was the first. Also Stacy Keibler too. And Layla with Edge. And FRE too. With that policy. So very sad to hear about Chyna's death, man. Losing all these great people, man. Not just in the music industry, but also wrestling industry. Last year we lost Dusty Rhodes and Roddy Piper. And now this year we lost a lot too. Like I said last week, we just lost Boss Mahoney. Now Chyna passes away. Same age too, that's scary. That people are dying younger and younger. 45. There's no specific death yet. But they're saying that, like I said from the statement I read from the internet, they're saying that apparently drugs were involved, that she had an addiction to medication and stuff, that she was treating weird stuff from what I've heard. And love her stuff in DX, love her solo work. Singles work. Like from 99 to 2001. She was a big innovator in the wrestling industry. In the WWE, they had a lot of people in Chyna. Of course, Triple H, the Chyna thing with Triple H, Stephanie being a big portion of why Chyna and Triple H broke up. They were a real-life couple, not just on screen, but also off screen. There's been various stories about the whole Triple H Chyna relationship being broken up by Stephanie, and that WWE's kind of disowned Chyna and won't let him in the Hall of Fame. There was like an incident at a food bowl recently between Chyna and Triple H. Had some awkward interaction. And also because of a sex tape history, of course, X-Pac, one of her other ex-boyfriends. She dated Triple H, not just her, but also X-Pac as well, as I mentioned. So, I know there's a lot of beef with Chyna. Chyna was trying to amend WWE as she was close to death, as we didn't expect it would come. But if WWE can finally induct Macho Man after so much bullshit, have the dignity to induct Chyna in the Hall of Fame. She's done a lot for women's wrestling. Like the Macho Man, it's sad to hell that it's going to take her death to finally put her in the WWE Hall of Fame, if they ever have the balls to put her in. Then they'll put Owen Hart in there, or of course, insert name here, Chris Benoit. But they should try to induct Chyna. So, rest in peace, Chyna. You be missed, man. Very sad. Wow. Shocker. I was like every fan in the wrestling community right now. just stunned and blown away. We were hoping it wasn't true. A lot of people thought it was a hoax. Even some said Mick Foley tweeted out something that she was okay, but he must have deleted the tweet. Especially, he must have heard it. She passed before it was officially posted on the Chyna's Facebook and Twitter. So, with that in mind, thank you for watching this very sad breaking news video. And with that, I wish you farewell. And not only wish you farewell, but farewell to thee, sadly, Chyna. Long live the ninth wonder of the world. Rest in peace, Chyna. We'll miss you.